Okay, this video is going to go through the solution or the answer key for chapters 4 and 5, loops and methods. Actually, this video will only deal with the loops. Methods will be in another video. So here we go. We're dealing with a while loop. A is 1, sum is 5, is 1 less than or equal to 3? Yes, it is, so we go into the loop. Sum is equal to sum plus A. So 5 plus 1 is 6. So sum is now 6. And then we're going to print the sum. And so the first thing up here is 6. And then the next line says print A drinks. So A right now, as you can see up here, is 1. So it's going to print 1 drinks. Woo. And then the next thing is A is going to be incremented. And so A now becomes 2. Now we go back to the while loop, and our while statement is 2 less than or equal to 3, which it is, so we go back into the loop. Sum is assigned sum plus A. Well, sum plus A is going to be 8, as you can see, 6 plus 2. So now sum becomes 8. And then, whoa, I cannot write with this thing. I don't know why I keep trying this. And so now we're going to print sum. And so we're going to print the 8 because that's what's in the memory location. And the next one is to print A drinks. Well, A in the memory location is 2, so it's going to go 2 drinks. And then A++ is going to increment the A to be 3. So we're going to cross that out and go 3. And so now we go back up to the while statement. Is 3 less than or equal to 3? Well, yes, it is. It's equal to. So we're going to go into the loop one more time. And so sum is assigned sum plus A. Well, as you can look at the memory locations, 8 plus 3 is 11, so sum becomes 11. Now we're going to print the sum, and so it goes 11. And then it says a certain number of drinks. Well, A is 3, so 3 drinks. And then A is incremented, and so A becomes, A becomes 4. Is 4 less than or equal to 3? Which is not, so it jumps out of the loop, kicks out of the loop, and there we go. Now we're done. Okay, so now we're going to go on to number 2. And so num is 6, k is declared, multiple is 0. Now, if k is equal to 1, so we have 1 here for k. Is 1 less than 4? Yes. Multiple is assigned num times k. Well, num is 6, and k is 1. So multiple is assigned 6. Then we're going to print multiple, num1, multiple, number 1, because k is 1. And then we have the colon and the space, and then the value of multiple. Well, the value of multiple is 6. There we go. So now we go to back to 4, which means we got to go to the last part here, the last section of the for statement. So k gets incremented to 2. Is 2, and so then we go to here, is 2 less than 4, which it is. So we go back into multiple, or into the loop. Now num times k is 6 times 2, as we can see in our memory location, so multiple becomes 12. And so we're going to print multiple, in this case, now it's going to be multiple 2, number 2 is 12. Okay, because k is 2 and multiple is 12. Then we're going to go on to back to the for statement and go to k++, so k gets incremented to 3. So we go now into here is k less than 4. Well, it still is, so we're going to go back into the loop again. Multiples num times k. Well, num is 12, k is 3, so now it's 36. So multiple number 3 is going to be 36. And then we go back to the update. K becomes 4. Is 4 less than 4, which it's not, so we jump out of the loop, and there happens to be another statement here. We're going to print the value of k. Well, the value of k is 4. It had to be 4 in order to stop the loop, so you print 4. And that's number 2. Okay, let's look at number 3. X is 0, and 0 is less than 4, so is 0. Now we're in the for loop. It looks like I have an extra brace. We got to remove that. So in the for loop, oh, no, I did. I just put it in the wrong place. There we go. Okay, so in the for loop, you have an if-else structure. Is 0 greater than or equal to 2, which it's not, so we ignore the if clause and do the else clause. So y is assigned y plus x. Well, you can see the memory locations up here. So y becomes 5, which really doesn't change. So we're going to print 5 computers. And so, because y is 5, so 5 computers. And then now we're done with the if-else structure. End of the for loop, so we go back to the third section of the for statement and increment x. And then we go test it. Is 1 less than 4, which it is, so we go into the loop. Is 1 greater? Then now we're doing an if-else structure. And so is 1 greater than or equal to 2, which it's not. And so we go to else, do the same thing. So y is 5 plus x is 1, as we can see in the memory location. So y becomes 6. And so we're going to print 6 computers. So then we're at the end of the if-else, end of the for loop, so we'll go back to the third section. X becomes 2. So when we jump into the loop, or 2 is less than 4, so we jump into the loop. Now in the if-else structure, is 2 greater than or equal to 2? Well, it's equal to, so yes. So we're going to do the if clause this time, and we're going to ignore the else clause. And so y is y times x. Well, y is 6, and x is 2, so y becomes 12. And now we're going to print y pencils. So we're going to actually print 12 pencils then. And then I'm going to go here. And then we go to, we've skipped the else. We go back to the third section, the for statement, and x gets incremented to 3. And then is 3 less than 4, so we can see we're going to go, this is the last time through the loop. And is 3 greater than or equal to 2? It is. And so we're going to do this part again here. So y times x, which is 12 times 3, is 36. So y becomes 36. And then we're going to print y computers. Y pencils, sorry, and so that's going to be 36 pencils. And then we're done with the if else structure. Go back, increment x to 4. Is 4 less than 4? It's not, so we kick out of the loop and go, and there actually is another statement, and we're printing the value of x. Well, the value of x is 4. And there you go. That's 3.